Okay, we're going to get started. So if you can come into, I'm going to place you onto mute, and then if you could come into a seated position, sitting in a way that is comfortable for you to sit. So sit tall, activating feet, spreading the toes, spread the balls of your feet. Aligning the back of skull with sacrum, and feel as if you're lengthening the spine. Bring arms onto your thighs, and then you're gliding your thighs forward, creating space in the top of your hips, lengthening belly away from pelvis, and feel as if you're lengthening your ribs away from sacrum. Close your eyes. Give yourself a moment or two just to feel yourself settling down as you prepare for practice. And continuing the theme, the intent of feeling your own strength. Noticing when you're feeling that strength, when you're feeling powerful or courageous. And working such a way today that you're really feeling for embodying that feeling of strength, that feeling of courage, and incorporate that into your practice, and noticing the moments and the poses in which you're willing to give those a go, or those poses that you just sort of say, no, absolutely not. I don't have the confidence, I don't have the strength. I don't feel so courageous in those moments. And notice the extent to which these become a part of your habit. So using your practice to take you onto a journey of discovery as we become more aware of how we are in the different situations we find ourselves in. Now connect with the earth, sit those presses down, and then using this as a platform to elevate yourself, to draw this energy into your body. So breathe in and lengthen the spine. And as you breathe out, let your shoulders be soft. Soften your chest and then breathe into sternum. Feel your chest bones as they open up. You're moving your chest towards your chin. Feel your collarbones lifting. Keeping chest lifted. As you exhale, your shoulders are softening down. Now feel this right down from your pelvic bowl. As you breathe in, energetically feel you're moving belly back away from pelvis. You'll feel your diaphragm as it lifts. Chest will lift. You may feel the opening into side ribs towards your armpits. And as you breathe out, pull your belly in, slightly tuck sit bones to the floor, and feel an opening into lower back. Now breathe into your lower back and feel your lengthening. Keep lifting, keep lengthening your ribs away from sacrum. Keep the length. You may feel your belly tightening, then lift up from there. Keep the length. Now soften your chest, soften your shoulders. Relax your belly. Now exhale. At the end of the exhale, pull your belly in. Use your hands, glide your thighs forward and pull your belly all the way in. Relax your arms onto your thighs, relax your belly. Last one, breathe in deeply. Holding on to the breath and allow the breath to energize your body. Letting your breath seek out those areas that are tired, those areas that don't feel so strong. Allow those areas to be energized with your breath. Now exhale. And inhale, release. Pranayama today is shoelace with your pranayama today is in shoelace. So it's alternate nostril breathing in shoelace, starting with your left foot on top of your right thigh. If that's a difficult reach for you, then place your left foot will be onto the right thigh. You're reaching out with your heels, toes are flexed back. That's a difficult reach. Your left foot is onto your right calf, or the foot is onto the floor. You have a block, you can place your left foot onto a block, reaching your heels away from your flexing toes back towards your shins. Hold the first two fingers down of your right hand. Use your thumb to block off your right nostril. Inhale through the left nostril for 5. Blocking both nostrils and hold the breath. Hold for 20. So your feet are active. Feel as if you're stretching each toe away from each other and lengthening away from the top of your feet. Keeping the spine long, chest is lifted. Close your eyes. Exhaling through the right nostril, exhale for 10. Inhale, right nostril, inhale for 5. Blocking both nostrils and holding the breath, holding for 20. Now relax your forehead, spine is long. Trying to notice where tension builds and then let it go. Recognize it and let it go. Exhale, left nostril for 10. And release. Change the cross of your legs. Shoelace with your right foot over your left, reach your heels away from your toes and flex back. Hold the first two fingers down of your left hand. Use your ring finger to block your right nostril. Inhale through the left nostril for 5. Blocking both nostrils and holding the breath. Hold for 20. Exhale, right nostril, exhaling for 10. Inhale, right nostril for 5. Block both nostrils, hold for 20. Exhale, left for 10. Then release. Bring the soles of your feet together. Flex the toes back towards your shins. Toes of your feet together for Baddha Konasana. Your hands are forward of your shins. From here, Feel as if you're grounding down into your sit bone, and then breathe in vertebrae by vertebrae as you lengthen the spine, going nice and slow. So you feel the sensation of the opening, using your breath to open up. Hold the breath. Keep the spine is long. Keep lengthening belly away from pelvis. Feet are active. You're moving thighs to the side. Now exhale. Exhale through the mouth. Exhaling completely. Chin tucks into chest. Now suck your belly in. Pull it up. Spreading the ribs, spread the diaphragm. Keep feeling as if you're hollowing your belly out. Inhale, release. Pushing floor away. Breathe in as you come all the way up. Bring your hands back behind you. It's a warning. In the next, when you exhale next time, you will roar this out. So your pets might not like this. So take a deep breath. Inhale, 10. Feel so filling up. Sit bones are pressing down. Spine is long. Chest is lifted. Keep feeling as you feel lifting up, as if your side ribs are lifting right up towards your armpits. Keep the chest lifted. Keep the shoulders soft. Feel for that relaxation as you hold. Feet active. Bring your hands forward, only slightly forward. Now exhale, roar it out. So feel your strength. Exhale completely, touch into the chest. Pull your belly in. Pull it in, pull it up. Spread ribs, spread diaphragm. And keep feeling for hollowing your belly out. Keep moving belly away from pelvis, diaphragm away from belly, chest away from diaphragm. Release, push the floor away, breathe in as you come up. Last one. Inhale, 10. Keep the spine long. Hold the breath at 10. Now feel as if there's a stick running right down the back of the spine, and then lengthen up. You're lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. Your back ribs are lengthening up. Your chest is lifted. Keep the spine long. Use your hands. You're pushing the floor away. Chest is lifted. Shoulders are down. Hands forward. Roar it out. Exhale. Strong exhale. Chin tucks in. Pull your belly in. Lengthen the spine. Keep feeling as if your belly is moving away from pelvis. Your diaphragm is lifting. Chest is lifted. But your shoulders are relaxed. You're lengthening your ribs away from sacrum. Your feet are active. Your thighs are moving to the side. Keep hollowing your belly out. Release, pushing the floor away, breathe in as you come all the way back up. See the side bend, one leg straight. Straighten your left leg straight forward. Tuck your right foot in so the right heel is by the groin. And bring your left hand by your right hand is onto the floor. Breathe, stretch your arm up over the left side of the body. As you breathe out, bring your left arm down on the inside of your left leg. Relax your left ear with left shoulder. Lift your right arm up, reach it back so the fingertips are about 12 inches away from you. Now breathe in and lengthen out of your left side. And as you breathe out, glide your right shoulder away from right ear. Inhale into sternum and move your chest. Keep feeling the sensation of moving chest to chin. And as you breathe out, glide your right shoulder back away from right ear. Breathe into the right side of your neck. Deep breath. And as you breathe out, feel as if you're gliding your right ear away from your right shoulder. On the next breath, breathe into sternum. Keep feeling as if you're moving chest. Chest is moving slightly upwards towards the sky. And as you breathe out, pull your belly in. Feel as if you're sending your right sit bone back to floor. Using your right arm, breathing to pull your body up, and use your left hand to support your head and neck. Place the sole of your right foot, using your right foot back. Bringing your right arm down on the inside of your right thigh, and you'll be moving your thigh back away from you. You can have the hands to the floor. Left hand is by left hip. So keep pressing down into your right foot. And as you breathe in, lift, glide your right ribs away from right. And as you reach your left leg forward on the exhale, you're gliding your right thigh back. So breathe in and lift belly, lift diaphragm, lift chest. And as you breathe out, gliding your right thigh back away from you. As you breathe in, lengthen, keep lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, moving right thigh back a little bit more, but your left leg is lengthening forward. Inhale, release. If you can, bring your right foot back so that the right heel is by your groin. If you're not able to go with this today, then tuck your right foot in so that the right heel is by your glute. Taking hold of your right ankle with right hand. Breathe in and reach your left arm is up. Breathe out, left arm is down on the inside of your left foot. And push the floor away with that left arm. Feel as if you're lengthening out of your left side. As you breathe in, keep moving chest to chin. And as you breathe out, bring your right arm around the back, tucking it onto your left thigh. Breathe into the back of heart, deep breath. Exhale, both shoulders away from your ears. On the next breath, breathe in, release your right arm, reach your right arm straight up, spread fingers. As you exhale, lift your chest slightly as you reach in that right arm straight back. Now breathe in and lift your left side ribs up, away from left hip. Exhale, you're sending that right arm away from your ear. On the next breath, as you inhale, stretching your right arm right up towards the fingers. Feel as if the beams reaching through fingertips as you reach to the ceiling. Wrap your right exhale as you're reaching your arm forward. Breathe into lower back, lengthening ribs away from sacrum. As you breathe out, as you reach your hips forward, send your right sit bone back. Inhale, expand the ribs wide to armpits. And as you breathe out, you're folding forward, hands down either side of your left foot. So your feet are active. This is very strong into hamstrings. Bend your left knee slightly, but reach forward with the ball of your foot. Heels contracts the sit bone. And then breathe in, lifting belly away from the top of your left thigh. And exhale as you fold. Breathe into lower back and lengthen lower ribs away from sacrum. Pull belly in, exhale as you fold. Really pull your belly in and feel how this opens into lower back. Inhale, release. Push it away, breathe in as you come all the way up. And then change. Straighten your right leg. Right leg reaches straight forward. You tuck in your left foot in so the heel is by the groin, feet are active. Your left hand is by left hip, the fingertips are to the floor. Pressing down into your right sit bone. Breathe in, reach your right arm is up. As you breathe out, right arm is down on inside of right leg. Lift your left arm up, reach it back, fingertips 12 inches from the floor. Inhale, lengthen out of your right side. Exhale, relax your right ear with right shoulder. As you breathe in, you're lifting your belly away from pelvis. Lift your diaphragm and keep feeling for moving chest to chin. Slightly roll your chest open. On the exhale, glide your left shoulder away from left ear. As you breathe in, glide your lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, relax your left ear away from your left shoulder. Inhale, release, and ease on up. From here, flatten your left foot. So your left foot is flat to the floor, and you're bringing your left foot back. Your left foot remains flat to the floor. Your left arm is coming down on the inside of your left leg. You're gliding your left thigh back and away from you. Right hand is by right hip flat to the floor. As you breathe in, press your left foot to the floor and lift and lengthen left ribs away from left hip. And as you breathe out, as you reach your right foot forward, you're sending your left leg back. The left hand can leave the floor or the hand stay to the floor. Feel for pressing down into sit bone. As you breathe in, you're stretching, lengthening out of your lower back. And as you breathe out, gliding your left thigh back. Deep breath, lift belly, diaphragm, chest. And exhale, you're sending that left leg back whilst right foot is active. Your hold of your right leg is lengthening forward. Inhale, release. Bring your left foot back so the left heel is by the groin. If you can, left heel is by the glutes. If that's difficult for you, then you're placing your left foot in so the heel is by the groin. Reach your left hand back, taking hold of your ankle or your foot. As you breathe in, press down into your right sit bone. Reach your right arm is up. And as you breathe out, the right hand is down on the inside of your right leg. Relax your right ear with right shoulder. You're not holding your ankle with your left hand. Lift your left arm up and then reach it back. Inhale, lengthen your lower ribs away from your right sit bone. As you breathe out, slightly roll your chest open as you glide your left shoulder away from left ear. Bring your left arm around so your left arm is tucking onto your right thigh, close towards your hip. And then breathe in, lifting belly, lift diaphragm, lift chest. And as you breathe out, draw your chest closer towards your chin, but soften your left shoulder away from left ear. Breathe into the left side of your neck, deep breath. And exhale, soften both shoulders away from ears. On the next breath, release your left arm, reach your left arm right up towards the ceiling. Spread the fingers and feel as if they're beams reaching through fingertips. And as you breathe out, as you arch chest forward, reach your left arm straight back. Now breathe into the back of your heart, right between your shoulder blades. And exhale, you're lengthening that left arm back. On the next breath, as you breathe in, reach up with your left arm right to sky. Exhale, reach your left arm over left ear. Feet still active, toes are spreading. As you breathe in, lift out of your right side. Feel as if you're lifting your ribs away from the top of your right thigh. And as you breathe out, fold forward, hands down either side of your right foot. If your hamstrings are feeling tight, then bend your right knee. Heels contract to sit bones, reach forward with the ball of your foot. And then breathe into lower back, deep breath. Lead with your chest on exhale as you fold. Breathing into the back of your heart, deep breath. Exhale as you fold. One more breath here, deep inhale. And exhale, release. Pushing the floor away, breathe in as you come in all the way back up. Straighten your legs. And then lie down on your back, start in your abdominal sequence. Start with elbow to knee. Do elbow to knee today, and then do rogo. So lie down on your back, hands are clasped behind your head and neck. Have your roll close by. Yeah, have your roll close by within touching distance. Clasp your hands behind your head and neck. Lift your feet up off the floor, the knees are bent. Inhale, lift head, shoulder blades up, away from the floor. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbone up, your elbows to left knee. Reach your right leg forward at 45 degrees angle. Spread the toes and reach forward with the ball of your foot. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath. Press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up, elbows to right knee, straighten left leg. Relax your left hip. Reach your left thigh forward, away from waist. Pull lower belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up, your elbows to left knee. Now reach. Your right leg is reaching forward. Spread the toes and feel the ball of your foot as you reach forward. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up, elbows to right knee, and straighten left leg. Relax your left hip. Send your left thigh forward, away from waist. Pull lower belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, press your lower back to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up, reach both elbows to left knee. Reach your right leg forward. Relax your right hip. Reach your right thigh away from pelvis as you reach your elbows to thigh. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up, elbows to right knee. Now reach. Keep reaching your right thigh forward. Lift your chest. Reach your elbows to the right. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath. Press your lower back to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows to left knee. Reach your right leg forward. Spread the toes and then reach. Keep sending that right leg forward. Pull lower belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your back to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your elbows to right knee. Send your left leg forward. Spread the toes and reach forward with the ball of your left foot. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, press your lower back to the floor. Rogo. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your elbows to left knee. Now reach your right leg straight up towards the ceiling. Place your left foot on the inside of the right thigh. You can use your hands. Now keep sending that left leg, your right leg up as you move your left thigh away from hip. Pull lower belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, press your lower back to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up and reach your elbows to right knee. Straighten your left leg. Place your left foot on place your right foot on the inside of your left thigh. As you curl tailbone up, send your left leg straight up as you move your right thigh away from right hip. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to left knee. Straighten your right leg. Place your left foot on the inside of your right thigh. And feel the easing both thighs away from your hips. Keep the chest lifted as you reach your elbows up. Pull belly in, press your lower back to the floor. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back down. As you exhale, curl tailbone up, elbows to right knee, and straighten left leg. Place your right foot on the inside of left thigh. And as you send your legs out towards the side, keep the chest lifted. Reach your elbows up. The shoulder blades are off the floor. Now pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath. Press your lower back down to floor. And exhale, release. Lower your head and shoulders to the floor and place the soles of your feet down onto the floor. So if you've got a block, then grab hold of your block and place the block down by your hips, within touching distance. Do bridge and then come back to the final abdominal pose. So bridge first, reach down with your fingertips, brush your heels. Relax your arms down by your side and the shoulders away from your hips. Press your lower back to floor, breathe in, lengthen belly away from pelvis, lengthen lower ribs away from sacrum. Exhale, tilt pelvis, lifting pelvis up away from the floor. As you breathe in, spread your ribs as you move your chest to chin. Push the floor away on exhale as you lift up, grabbing hold of your block. Your block is placed under your sacrum, so make sure the block is not placed onto your spinal column. From here, working with wrist stretches. Your hands are reaching up. Take hold of your little finger on your right hand and then breathe into the palm of your hands. Deep breath. And as you breathe out, glide your little finger back. Taking hold of the little finger on the ring finger of your right hand. As you breathe in, lengthen lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, as you glide your ring finger back, open your hands to sky. Taking hold of your middle finger. As you breathe in, feel as if you're moving belly forward away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, as you send your thighs away from you, glide your middle finger back. Taking hold of your first finger. As you breathe in, spread your ribs wide. And as you breathe out, glide your first finger back. Taking hold of your thumb. As you breathe in, telescoping the ribs as you move chest to chin. And as you breathe out, spread your fingers as you reach the heel of your hands to the sky. Release. Taking hold of the little finger on your left hand and ease it back. As you breathe in, you're gliding side ribs away from hips. As you breathe out, glide your little finger back. Take hold of your ring finger. Breathe into sternum, deep breath. And as you breathe out, as you send thighs and knees away from you, glide your ring finger back. Take hold of your middle finger. As you breathe in, breathe to the back of your heart. And as you breathe out, open your hands. As you reach your arms forward, feel as if you're opening your heart. Taking hold of your first finger. Now breathe in deeply, spreading ribs. And as you breathe out, open your hands as you spread the fingers away from each other. Take hold of your thumb. And then breathe in deeply. As you breathe out, press your feet to the floor, send thighs and knees forward. And release. Reach your hands up towards the sky. Palm of the hands are facing each other. Fingertips are reaching straight up. Now breathe into the palm of your hands. Deep breath. Hold the breath. Now bringing in your little finger, ring finger, middle finger, first finger, thumb squeezes on top. And as you exhale, tuck your elbows, tuck your fingers, your wrists towards your knees. Release. Hands facing, fingers facing sky with palm of the hands facing each other. Breathe in deeply. Hold the breath. Now bring in your thumb and then simultaneously all other fingers squeezes the thumb. As you exhale, reach your fingers, your hands, your thumbs reaching towards your knees. Release. Hands facing upwards, fingers pointing skywards, hands facing each other. Breathe in deeply. Hold the breath. Then bring in your one by one, little finger, ring finger, middle finger, first finger, thumb squeezes on top. On the exhale, thumbs are inwards but reach the fist as if you're reaching towards your knees. Release, last one. Spread the fingers, hands facing each other. Breathe into palm of hands. Hold the breath, then bring in your thumb. Simultaneously squeeze the thumbs and then exhale, stretching the tops of the thumbs away as you reach towards your knees. Release. Bring your hands down so the hands are behind your head. Your fingers are facing towards your sit bones. Now take a deep breath. Inhale into palm of hands. Elbows into the sky. And as you exhale, reach the hands towards the floor. Keep reaching the elbows towards the ceiling. Keep pressing feet to floor. Release. Last one. Deep breath into palm of hands. And as you exhale, as you open your hands to the floor, elbows to the sky. Keep bringing your forearm, not your forearms, the heel of the hands to the floor. Then release. Relax your arms down by your side. Align your right heel, right sit bone. Right foot to floor. Breathe in. Lift your left foot up. Draw your left knee to chest. And as you breathe out, reaching your left leg right up towards the sky. Breathe into left hip. Deep breath. And as you breathe out, if you can, you're straightening your left leg. Reach up with the ball of your foot. One more breath, deep breath, telescoping, moving belly away from pelvis, moving chest to chin. And as you breathe out, reaching, press into your right foot as you reach your left leg to sky. On the next breath, bend your left knee, draw the left knee to chest. And as you breathe out, place your left foot to the floor. Anchor your left foot to the floor. Line up your left heel with left sit bone. As you breathe in, draw your right knee towards your chest. And as you breathe out, you're reaching your right foot up towards the sky. Breathe into right hip. Deep breath. Feel as if you're reaching right thigh away from pelvis. As you press your left foot to the floor, exhale. Extend your right leg straight up. You can bring the foot closer towards your right shoulder. Deep breath, inhale. And exhale, release. Bend your right knee to chest. And as you breathe out, place your right foot to the floor. Last breath here. As you breathe in, telescoping ribs. You're moving belly away from pelvis, lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you exhale, push the floor away. As you lift up, move the block. And then breathe in deeply. And exhale, tilt pelvis lower, upper back to floor. Tilt pelvis lower, mid back to floor. Tilt pelvis as you lower all the way down to the floor. Your next pose is you're using your roll with the next pose or using the block. For gate opener. So the roll or the block is placed between your thighs, your hands are clasped behind your head and neck, and you're reaching your legs up towards the ceiling. Gate opener. Press your lower back to floor. Now inhale, lift your head, shoulder blades up away from the floor. Hold the breath. Now squeeze the roll, reach your legs straight up. Exhale, head and shoulders reach up. Squeeze the roll and send your legs to the sky. Pull belly in. Inhale, place your left hand onto the roll and straddle the legs. And as you breathe out, as you curl elbows up, you're lengthening your legs out towards the side. Pull belly in. Inhale, legs together, hands behind your head. Lower your head and shoulders to the floor. Hold the breath, squeeze the roll, reach your legs straight up. Exhale, lift head, shoulder blades up, away from floor. Squeeze the roll, and then reach your legs straight up. Pull belly in. Inhale, place your right hand onto the roll, straddle the legs. And as you breathe out, as you curl the elbows up, you're sending your legs out towards the side. Reach your left elbow up. Press your hands down to the roll and pull belly in. Inhale, legs together, hands behind your head. Lower your head and shoulders to the floor. Hold the breath, squeeze the roll, and reach your legs straight up. Exhale, lift head, shoulder blades up away from the floor. Squeeze the roll. As you stretch your legs to the ceiling, pull belly in. Inhale, place your left hand onto the roll and straddle the legs. And as you breathe out, as you curl tailbones up, you're lengthening your legs out towards the side. Lift your chest, reach your right elbow up, pull belly in. Inhale, legs together, hands behind your head. Lower your head and shoulders to the floor. Hold the breath, squeeze the roll, and reach your legs straight up. Exhale, lift, head, shoulder blades up away from the floor. Lift your chest a little bit more. As you reach your elbows up, you're unlocking the shoulders. Squeeze, roll, pull belly in. Inhale, place your right hand onto the roll and straddle the legs. As you exhale, as you curl tailbones up, press your hands down onto the roll. You're lengthening your legs out towards the side. Now reach your left elbow up, shoulder blades away from floor. Pull belly in. Inhale, legs together, hands behind your head. Lower your head and shoulders to the floor. And exhale, bend the knees and place the feet onto the floor. From here, roll to your right side. Bring your left hand down by your chest. Flatten your left hand to the floor. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, push the floor away as you're coming up. Come onto your knees for bird wing. So you're sitting down onto your heels. Your elbows are tucked into the side of your body. Your hands are reaching out towards the side and your fingers are spreading. Inhale, draw your hands together, keep the chest lifted. As you breathe out, chest lifts, and then you open the arms out to the side. Keep tucking elbows in. Inhale. And exhale, open out to the side, shoulders down. Inhale. Exhale, and then open out. Keep squeezing your elbows in. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Release. Your next pose is dolphins. Do dolphin. Everyone stay in dolphin for about 5 breaths, and then work with dolphin, one leg up, aiming for 3 to 4 breaths on one side. Foot comes down. When the foot comes down, come into Achilles tendon stretch, and then your foot goes up the other side, aiming for about 3 to 4 breaths. When the foot comes down, come into Achilles tendon stretch. So I'll demonstrate Achilles tendon stretch, and then we'll come through the whole sequence together. When you're doing this pose, you're measuring up, hands are reaching forward, fingers are spreading. You can clasp your hands. Neck, shoulders relax, you breathe in, lift, spread back, curl toes under. As you exhale, you reach back. Demonstrating the Achilles tendon stretch. So you'll be having your leg reaching up. When your foot comes down, you're hooking your big toe over the Achilles tendons, and then you reach your heels to the floor, moving chest,
to thighs and knees. You're feeling as if the tops of your thighs are lengthening away from pelvis. Foot comes back down, you come all the way down to the floor.
So that's where we're going with this pose. Dolphin, working with option of dolphin, one leg up, and then dolphin into Achilles tendon stretch. So even if you didn't put your foot up towards the ceiling, you can still do Achilles tendon stretch. Measure up, hands onto biceps, elbows to the floor.
Choose this moment to clasp your hands or not, and reach your hands forward. Spread the fingers if your hands are not clasped. Relax your neck and relax your shoulders. Then inhale into upper back. Lift, spread upper back, curl toes under. Exhale, lift knees off the floor, and then reach back. You're moving chest to thighs and knees. Feel for taking the weight away from your shoulders by pushing back. So the shoulders, the top ribs away from shoulders. Inhale, breathe into upper back and spread your ribs. And as you breathe out, reach your sit bones back. Feel as if you're pushing the floor away as you reach your fingertips forward. As you breathe in, breathe to the front of your heart. Deep breath, energizing your heart with this breath. Soften chest and exhale, reach back. Send the tops of your thighs away from hips. As you breathe in, expand your ribs wide as you can. And as you breathe out, reach back, moving chest to thighs and knees, belly pulling in. You're working with one leg up, have your feet about hip distance apart. And then anchor into right leg, breathe in, lift your left leg up. And exhale, reach back, spread the toes. As you breathe, breathe into left hip and feel the gliding left thigh away from pelvis. Push the floor away with your right foot as you send your left leg back. Breathe into the front of your heart, deep breath. And exhale, reach back. Push the floor away as you send your left leg back. Working for Achilles tendon stretch. On the next breath, as you breathe in, send your left leg back. And as you breathe out, lower your left foot, hook your big toe of your left foot over the Achilles tendons of the right. And then reach both heels to the floor. Breathe into pelvis, deep breath. And as you breathe out, feel as if you're sending tops of the thighs away from pelvis as you reach your heels to floor. One more breath, deep breath. You're lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. Exhale, reach your heels to the floor and moving chest to thighs and knees. Inhale, release. Place your left foot to the floor. Anchor into left leg. Breathe in. Lift your right leg up. And as you breathe out, reach it back. Spread the toes. Breathe into right hip. Feel the gliding right thigh away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, reach. Keep sending your right leg back. On the next breath, as you breathe, glide your right thigh bone away from hip joint. And as you breathe out, lower for Achilles tendon stretch. You're hooking your right big toe over the Achilles tendons of the left. Breathe into hips and pelvis. Deep breath. Exhale, reach heels to the floor. Pull your belly in. Breathe to the front of your heart. Deep breath. And as you breathe out, as you reach back, feel the tops of your thighs are reaching away from pelvis. You're reaching heels to floor. Inhale, release. Bend the knees. Release the foot to floor. Bend the knees and then come on down. And then push the floor away. Come to stand at the front of your mat. Coming into your salutations, we'll do this with some variations today.
Stand with feet together, feet slightly apart. As you exhale, bring your hands together at your chest. Press your feet to the floor, lift the toes, spreading the balls of your feet. Now feel for really anchoring into the floor and noticing how safe you feel, how strong you feel. Feel for drawing energy up from the earth and moving it through your body. Close your eyes and feel really anchored. Bringing all of your focus back into this moment. Inhale, reach your arms up towards the sky. Telescope the ribs as you stretch up. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in, hands to the floor. Lunge, breathing, step your left leg back, bend your left knee, place your left knee to the floor. Push the floor, you reach your arms. Exhale, back for plank. Heels. Now exhale, elbows come down, keeping elbows tucked in. Cobra, inhale. Move chest and ribs forward. Take your legs back. Tuck the chin to the chest and keep gliding chest. Exhale, release, slow down, press back, downward dog. Lunge, inhale, step forward between the hands. Place your right knee to the floor. Pushing the floor away as you reach your arms up towards hands down. Step your right leg forward, forward bend. Inhale, stand, lengthen through the spine as you lengthen, lift up, reach your arms to the sky. As you breathe out, hands together at chest. Chair pose, knees are bent, breathe in, reaching your arms up, spread the fingers. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in, straighten the legs. As you breathe in, glide your chest away from your thighs and knees. Flatten your hands to the floor, and as you breathe out, step or hop it back into plank. Lower down, keep elbows in. Inhale, cobra. Move chest, ribs forward as you lengthen your legs back. Exhale, release, lower down, press back, downward dog. Warrior one, inhale, step your left foot forward by your left hand, right foot towards the right edge of the mat, push the floor away, reach your arms to sky. Exhale, hands down, step your left leg back for plank. Reach back into heels, exhale, lower down, keep elbows in. Cobra, inhale, move chest and ribs forward as you lengthen your legs back. Exhale, release, lower down, press back, downward dog. Inhale, step your right foot forward by your right hand, warrior one. Left foot towards the left edge of the mat. Push the floor away as you reach your arms to sky. Exhale, hands down, step your right leg back for plank. Reach back into heels, and as you breathe out, lower down. Keep elbows in. Inhale, cobra. Move chest and ribs forward as you lengthen your legs back. Exhale, release, lower down, press back, downward dog. As you breathe in, bend the knees and hop your legs between the hands or step it through. And as you breathe out, fold forward, bellies in. Inhale, chair pose. Knees are bent, your arms are reaching up. Exhale, stand, hands together at chest. Inhale, arms up, telescoping ribs. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in. Lunge, breathe in, step your right leg back, bend your right knee, and you're sweeping your arms to the sky. And as you breathe out, hands down, step your left leg back for plank. Reach back into heels. As you breathe out, bend the knees, lower down, keep elbows in. Inhale, cobra. Move chest and ribs forward as you lengthen legs back. As you breathe out, lower down, press back, downward dog. Lunge, breathe in, step your right leg forward between the hands. Left knees to the floor. Pushing the floor away as you reach your arms to sky. And as you breathe out, hands down, step your left leg forward. Inhale, stand, lengthen through the spine as you reach your arms to sky. And as you breathe out, hands together at chest. Chair pose, knees are bent, breathe in, you're sweeping your arms up. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in. As you breathe in, scoop chest forward away from thighs and knees. And as you breathe out, step or hop it back into plank. Lower down, keep elbows in. Hands are under the shoulders, tops of the feet are on the floor, upward facing dog. Breathe in. Move chest and ribs forward, knees are off the floor, thighs are off the floor. Now keep drawing the chest through the arms. Elbows are slightly bent, reach your elbows back to hips. Tuck sit bones to heels. And as you breathe out, press it back, downward facing dog. Feeling for pushing the floor away in your downward dog. On the next breath, as you breathe in, step your left foot forward between the hands. Keep the hands to the floor.
and keep your right heel tucked up. So your toes are curled under of your right foot. You are here. Then you're either staying here as you press your left foot to the floor, reach back into your right heel. You're going further, bring your left hand onto your left thigh, traction your left thigh forward. Then bring your right hand onto your thigh, traction it forward. You're going further, reaching your arms out and up towards the sky. Reach back into your right leg, and as you breathe in, lengthening the ribs up. And as you breathe out, bend that front knee, feel as if you're reaching your left thigh forward. From here, bend your right knee. So your right knee is reaching to the floor. It does not touch. It's about 2 inches away from the floor. And then breathe in, lengthening away, lengthening out of your right side. And as you reach, breathe out, reach back. Reach your right heel away from you. Press your left foot to the floor. And as you breathe in, lift your belly, lift diaphragm, lift chest. And as you breathe out, go a little deeper, reach back into your right heel. One more breath, deep breath. Exhale, release. Place your hands to the floor and place your right knee to the floor. Your next pose is twisting lunge. So your left hand is onto left hip. You're inhaling, reaching your right arm up, pad your right knee. As you breathe out, bring your right elbow over your left thigh knee. Make a fist with your right hand, left hand is on top. As you breathe in, glide your ribs forward on your right side. As you breathe out, twist to the left. Right shoulder is down. As you breathe in, glide belly forward away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, glide your left shoulder away from your left hip. Breathe into lower back and lengthening ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, gliding both shoulders down away from it. One more breath as you breathe. Keep feeling that you're moving your chest forward towards your chin. And as you breathe out, glide your right shoulder away from right hip. Inhale, release. Bring your hands down either side of your left foot. From here, do it this way so you see. From here, hands at either side of your left foot. The toes are not curled under of your right foot. Your right knee is off the floor for arrow lunge. Ease your left foot forward slightly, and then feel your thighs, both legs have been pulled into opposite direction. You feel as if the top of your right thigh is reaching to the floor, but it does not touch, nor does the knee touch. Your hands are either on the floor, on your thigh, traction in your thigh forward, or you're reaching your arms up to the sky. So feel as if you're pressing into the top of your right foot, and breathe in, lift and lengthen away from that thigh. And as you breathe out, lift your chest, reach your arms, hands up to see. Press your left foot to the floor and breathe in, lift belly, lift diaphragm, lift chest. And as you breathe out, send your right leg back as your left thigh reaches forward. One more breath, deep breath. Exhale, release. Place your hands to the floor and place your right knees to the floor. From here, your right knees to the floor. Lift your right knee off the floor and reach back into your right heel, and then step your left leg back for plank. Reach back into heels. Now feel for pushing the floor away. Keep pushing the floor away and exhale, lower down. Keep reaching your heels back. Keep reaching your elbows to hips. Lower down, keep elbows tucked in. Once you're all the way down, bring your hands forward about 10 inches ahead of the shoulders. Low cobra. As you breathe in, traction your ribs forward away from belly. Traction your ribs away from sacrum. Shoulders away from your ears, and you're lengthening your legs back. And as you breathe out, release. Lower down. Readjust. Hands are under the shoulders. Breathe into lower back and curl toes under. And exhale, press it back. Downward facing dog. Reach your sit bones up, reach it back as you move your chest and thighs and your knees. Reach your heels to the floor. Inhale, step your right foot forward between the hands.
Keep your left knee off the floor, and the toes of your left foot are curled under. From here, bring your hands, one or both hands, onto your right thigh. Traction your right thigh forward. This might be your pose today. If you can go further, reaching your arms out and up towards the sky. Reach back into your left heel, and then breathe in. Feel the energy as it flows from your heels right up into hips, into pelvis, right up into heart. And as you breathe out, send. Bend your front knees, send your right thigh forward. On the next breath, breathe in, lengthen ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, pull belly in, slightly tuck tailbone. Feel as if you're sending right sit bone towards right heel. Bend your left knee slightly and allow your knee to hover over the edge, over the mat. And then breathe in deeply. Feel the lifting away from your right thigh. Exhale, release. Hands to the floor, place your left knee down. Ease your right foot slack. Ease your right foot back slightly. So you've got a right angle front leg and back. Twisting lunge. Right hand is onto right thigh. Inhale, stretch your left arm up. As you breathe out, left elbows over your right thigh. Make a fist with left hand, right hand is on top. Twisting lunge. As you breathe in, lengthening the ribs away from left hip. As you breathe out, twisting towards the right. As you breathe in, move your belly away from the top of your right thigh. Move chest to chin. And as you breathe out, as you twist to the right, glide your right shoulder away from right ear. Relax your left ear to left shoulder. Now breathe into the back of your heart. Deep breath. And as you press your right foot to the floor, glide your right sit bone back as you twist to the right. Inhale, release. Release your hands down either side of your right foot. Then here, the toes are not curled under of your left foot. The top of your left foot is to the floor. You're coming up into arrow lunge. So you are here. You're lifting your left knee off the floor, straightening your left leg. Your hands will come onto your right thigh, traction your right thigh forward. This might be your pose. If you can go further, then lift away from your right thigh and reach back into your left leg. You can go further, reaching your arms to the sky. And then breathe in deeply, traction, ribs away from sacrum. Exhale as you go a little deeper, reach your left leg back. Deep breath, lift belly away from pelvis, reach, chest is lifting up, arms reach the sky if you're there. And exhale, release. Hands down, place your left knee to the floor. Ease your right foot back. Your next pose is against the wall, downward facing dog or dolphin against the wall. So option to do downward facing dog or dolphin. Clear space if you need it on your wall. If you're doing whether you're doing dolphin or downward dog, you're starting with your feet up against the wall. If you're doing dolphin, you're measuring up, hands onto your biceps, elbows down. Clasp your hands together, keep your elbows tucked in. Dolphin, you breathe in, then spread back, curl toes under. Exhale, lifting up. You're working with one leg up, stay here. Working with one leg up, your chest towards the thighs and knees. You stay here for about 3 to 5 breaths with one leg up. The foot comes down, the other foot comes up. 3 to 5 breaths. Or both feet on the wall, about 3 feet away from the wall. Stay here if you can for about 8 breaths if you can. Otherwise, you can work with one leg up. Moving chest to thighs and knees, straightening that leg. Stay for 3 to 4 breaths on each side. So that's your dolphin options, or the similar options if you're doing downward facing dog. Doing downward facing dog, hands forward. Inhale, exhale, lift up, moving chest to thighs and knees. Step your feet onto the wall. Pushing the floor away as you move your chest to thighs and knees. Stay here for
up to 8 breaths if you can. If you're going further, reaching one leg up, aiming for 3 to 4 breaths on each side. Keep pulling your belly in. Keep moving chest towards the wall as you send your legs straight up. And then feel also for wrapping the shoulders irrespective of which pose you're in. Deep breaths. Sit bones tucks up towards the heel, especially if you're reaching your leg up. Both hands to the floor. From what I can see, most people can bring the chest closer to the wall, but pull your belly in and feel a release into lower back. Nice. Back of your thighs, back of your calves to the ceiling a little bit more, Mario. Deep breaths. Good, nice, nice, Clint. Turn your foot that's in the air slightly inwards. So it's the whole thigh. That's the other way. And then reach straight up now, reach straight up. Deep breath. So you feel a release into your lower back as you're doing this. Keep moving chest to the wall, keep pulling belly in. That's it. Deep breath. Keep moving, keep pulling your belly in. Feel this opening into your lower back. The more you pull your belly in, you want to feel this intersacrum opening into lower back. Once you've done both sides, you're coming into downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, inhale, glide forward into high plank. Reach back into heels. And as you exhale, lower down, keeping elbows tucked in. Once you're all the way down to the floor, reach your legs back. Clasp your hands behind your back for boat. Grabbing hold, clasping your hands. So from here, inhale, lift chest, lift legs. Now reach your legs back, spread the toes. Reach your arms down towards your arms are reaching towards your heels and your shoulders away from your ears. Breathe in and move belly forward away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, tailbone tucks the heels, slide your shoulders down. Tuck your chin to chest. As you breathe in, keep feeling your lengthening low ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, lengthen your legs back. One more breath, deep breath. And exhale, release, lower down. Hands are under your shoulders. Breathe into lower back and curl your toes under. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Feeling for pushing floor weight in your downward dog. On the next breath, as you breathe in, step your left foot forward by your left hand for warrior one. Right foot towards the right edge of the mat. Push the floor away. Reach your arms up towards the sky. Bending that front knee. Press down into both legs as you breathe in, telescoping ribs up. And as you breathe out, going a little deeper. Twisting warrior, left arm is placed onto left thigh. As you breathe in, reach your right arm up, open right side ribs. As you breathe out, your right elbows over your left thigh knee. Make a fist with your right hand, left hand is on top. As you breathe in, glide your ribs forward and open your side ribs on the right side. Press your left foot to the floor. Exhale, twist to the left. Both shoulders down. Now breathe to your heart and move your chest forward as if you're moving chest through arms. As you twist to the left, relax your left shoulder away from left hip. As you inhale, breathe into lower back and feel your lengthening ribs away from sacrum. As you breathe out, as you twist to the left, glide your left sit bone back. One more breath here. Feel this right from your pelvic bowl as you lengthen belly away from pelvis. As you twist to the left, relax your your right shoulder away from it. Inhale, release. Place your right knee to the floor. From here, you're padding your right knee. Your next pose is lunge heel to H to B, heel to butt. So pad your
right knee by folding the mat or placing something that will protect your knee. You're reaching your right hand back, bending your right knee, taking hold of the foot or the ankle. Left hand is tractioning your left thigh forward. As you breathe in, feel as if you're lifting out of your right side. And as you breathe out, you're drawing your right heel as close towards your right glute as you can. Keep gliding your left thigh forward. As you breathe into lower back and lengthen lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, you're drawing your heel in. Your right heel is coming towards, as close towards your right glute as you can. As you breathe in, breathe into your heart, right through sternum, and feed your heart with this breath. And exhale as you take it a little deeper. One more breath, deep breath. And exhale as you're taking it as deep as you can. Inhale, release. Release your back foot. So your next pose is pigeon. Pigeon H to B. You're bringing your left foot across towards the right edge of the mat. Hands are down and you're reaching back. From here, bring your left hand center of the mat. Reach your right hand back, bend your right knee, taking hold of the ankle or the foot. That's a difficult reach for you today. Then use a strap around your right ankle. As you peer down into pelvis, breathe in and lifting and lengthening ribs up. And as you breathe out, draw your right heel towards your right glute. Deep breath, inhale. Feel as if you're lengthening ribs away from your right thigh. And as you breathe out, drawing your right heel in a little bit more. On the breath, lengthen belly, diaphragm, chest. Keep moving chest forward. And as you breathe out, moving your right heel towards right glute. Inhale, release. Release your right foot, let your right foot reach back. Your hands are under the shoulders. Inhale, curl the toes under of your right foot. Step, just reach back into right heel, knees off the floor. Then step your left leg back for plank. Your body's in one straight line. Try not to be in a V. Body's in a straight line. Reach out with your heels. And as you exhale, lower down, stop. Reach back into your heels. Lower down, stop. Squeeze your elbows in. Lower all the way to the floor. Now from here, reach your legs back. As you breathe in, draw your chest down, ribs forward. Lengthen your legs back. Exhale, release, lower down. Hands on the shoulders, inhale, toes under. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Feeling the pushing floor away in your downward dog. On the next breath, as you breathe in, step your right foot forward between the hands for warrior one. Left foot is towards the left edge of the mat. Pushing the floor away as you're reaching your arms up towards the sky. Bend your right knee. Twisting warrior, place your right hand onto right thigh. Inhale, stretch your left arm up. As you breathe out, left elbow is over your right thigh knee. Make a fist with your left hand, right hand is on top. Inhale, lengthen your ribs forward away from left hip. Exhale, twist to the right, glide your right hip back. As you breathe in, move belly forward away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, slightly tuck tailbones as you reach back. You're sending your sit bones back. As you inhale, move the breath through the whole of your back, especially focus on lengthening ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, as you twist to the right, glide your right shoulder away from right hip. One more breath, deep breath. And exhale, release. Place your left knee to the floor. Your next pose, you will need to pad your left knee, H to B. So your left knee is padded. You're reaching your left hand back, bend your left knee, take hold of your ankle or your foot. Right hand tractions your right thigh forward. So when I was doing this pose earlier, I pretty much used this lock And you know, you go so far down. I was using this to almost give me some support there. And it just felt as if it took some of the pressure away from it. So here, breathe in, lift up. And as you breathe out, as you come a little deeper. So I can use it here. I've seen it used where sometimes people have placed this block under their sit bone here. And it just gives them a little more, helps to go a little bit easier in that way. So breathe in. And as you breathe out, you're drawing your left heel towards your left sit bone. Keep gliding your right thigh away from right heel. Reach back. Feel as if you're lengthening your left thigh away from you. And breathe in. Right from your pubic bone, move belly, diaphragm, chest. And as you breathe out, as you go a little deeper, keep moving your left heel towards your left sit bone. As you breathe in, lengthen ribs away from sacrum. As you exhale, taking it a little deeper. Inhale, release. Then ease on up. Pigeon, H to B. Your right foot comes across towards the left edge of your mat. Right hand is lined up with sternum, hands flat to the floor. As you breathe in, reach your left arm back, bend your left knee, take hold of the ankle. As you breathe down into pelvis, breathe in. Feel as if you're lifting away from the top of your left thigh. And as you breathe out, as you draw your left heel in, feel as if you're sending your left thigh back. And breathe into lower back, lengthening ribs away from sacrum. And exhale as you come deeper into the pose. Deep breath, inhale. As you exhale, taking it a little deeper. One more breath, deep breath. And exhale, release. Release your back. From here, your next pose is cobra over the roll. So the roll will be placed on the floor under your belly. If you have a block, place the block between your ankles and the roll is under your belly. You're lying over the roll. The hands are slightly ahead of the shoulders and the block is between your ankles. You're tucking tailbones, you're squeezing the block and you're lengthening your legs down. When you breathe in, move your chest and ribs forward. Now keep drawing chest and ribs forward. Feel you're reaching your elbows back to hips, but keep drawing chest forward. As you breathe in, keep lengthening the ribs up away from waist. As you breathe out, send your sit bones back and lift your chest. Deep breath, lift belly away from pelvis. Keep drawing chest forward. And as you breathe out, anchor your hands to the floor, reach your elbows back to hips. Breathe into your mid and upper back, deep breath. And as you breathe out, keep moving your chest forward as you reach your elbows back. Tuck your sit bones to heels. Last breath there, deep breath. And exhale, release. Lower down, over the roll. Bring your hands under the shoulders. Take a deep breath into lower back, curl toes under. And exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Feeling or pushing away in your downward dog. On the next breath, inhale, step your left leg forward between the hands for lunge. Place your right knee to the floor. This is lunge back bend. So pad your right knee. So the options you have here is you're reaching your right hand back, taking hold of your ankle with your right hand. You reach your left hand back, taking hold of the ankle with both hands. As you breathe in, you lift belly, diaphragm, chest. As you exhale, as you go a little deeper, you're reaching your right heel away from you. If that feels stronger than where you want to be today, then release the foot, bring your hands onto sacrum. And as you breathe in, you're lifting and lengthening out of your lower back. And as you breathe out, as you go a little deeper, feel as if you're tucking down. So you keep the length. Press into your left foot, breathe in, lifting belly, diaphragm, chest. And as you breathe out, squeeze your elbows in as you lengthen back. So that's your option. Deep breath. And as you breathe out, keep feeling as if your sit bones are reaching down. Keep feeling for lengthening away from sacrum. As you press your left foot to floor, breathe in and lift belly, lift diaphragm, lift sternum. And as you breathe out, feel as if you're reaching the shoulders down, keeping chest lifted. One more breath here, deep breath. And exhale, release. From here, your next pose is pigeon, grabbing the ankle with both hands, or pigeon exactly the same. You can tuck sacrum down. So you're bringing your left foot towards the right edge of the mat. If you're doing pigeon, grabbing the ankle with both hands, you're reaching your right hand back, taking hold of the ankle. Your left arm is coming back and taking hold of the ankle. You feel a little bit wobbly, you might place a block under your left sit bone. As you breathe in, you're lifting sternum. As you breathe out, reaching your right heel back. As you breathe in, you're lifting and lengthening ribs away from sacrum. As you breathe out, shoulders are down. So that's your one option with pigeon. Otherwise, pigeon, tucking, you're extending your sacrum down and keep lifting belly, diaphragm, chest. So those are options in this pose. 2 more breaths, deep breath. And as you breathe out, keep chest lifted. Deep breath, inhale. As you breathe out, feel as if you're reaching your right leg back. Inhale, release. Hands are under the shoulders. Now, curl the toes under of your right foot. Reach back so your right knee is off the floor. Step your left leg back, to plank. Reach back into heels, feet together. Now keep your elbows tucked in. Reach your elbows back. Your shoulders are slightly further forward than your hands. And as you breathe out, lower down. Keep elbows tucked in. Slower, slow, slow. Upward dog. Breathe in. Move chest, ribs forward as you lengthen your legs back. Feel your inner ankles, inner calves, inner thighs as they're squeezing towards each other. Reach straight back. And exhale, press it back to down to facing dog. Feeling for pushing floor away. Lengthen the spine, reach your sit bones up, and then reach it back. Heels to the floor if you can. On the next breath, inhale, step your right foot forward between the hands for lunge. Your left knees to the floor. Hands either side of your front foot, then reach your left hand back, bend your left knee, take hold of the ankle. Reach your right hand back, both hands are grabbing hold of your left ankle. Otherwise, hands are onto sacrum. Lunge back bend, breathe in and then lengthen. Keep lengthening out of your lower back. As you breathe out, as you go a little deeper, keep feeling as if you're sending right thigh forward. Deep breath, lift belly, lift diaphragm, lift chest. Keep chest lifted on exhale, reaching your right heel back. One more breath here, deep breath. And exhale as you come a little deeper. Inhale, release, pigeon. Pigeon, back bend, grabbing the ankle with both hands. Your right foot comes towards the left edge of the mat. Your right hand is center of the sternum, hands flat to the floor. Reach your left hand back, bend your left knee, grab hold of the ankle. Then reach both hands back. That's a difficult reach for you. You can use a strap, or you can have both hands tucking sacrum down. Get down into pelvis, breathe in as you're lengthening the ribs out and up. And as you breathe out, you're reaching your left heel back. Deep breath, inhale, lift belly, lift diaphragm, lift chest. And exhale, keep sending your left heel back. And focus on where you're feeling strong right now, or where you're not. And then breathe there, deep breath. And as you breathe out, keep sending your left heel away from you. Inhale, release. Bring your hands down. You need your strap for your next pose. So grab hold of your strap. Your next pose is dancer. Come to stand. Place the strap on your right ankle. So the strap is around your right ankle. Grab hold of the strap with both hands. You're then lifting your foot up, taking hold of the strap with both hands. As you breathe in, you keep lifting, lengthening the ribs out and up. As you breathe out, you're reaching your right thigh and knee back. Deep breath, feel this lengthening belly, diaphragm, chest. Sternum is coming to chin. And as you breathe out, you're sending your right thigh and knee back. Deep breath, keep lifting, keep lengthening ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, keep sending your right leg back and away. You can also do this coming up to the wall. And then keep moving your right thigh and knee back. Do not allow your body to be compressed into the lower back. So keep sending your thigh and knee away from you. That standing leg can be bent slightly. Deep breath, lengthen, belly, diaphragm, feel your chest as it moves to chin. Now reach your right leg back on exhale. Once you've done about 4 to 5 breaths, then change other side. So the strap is now around your left ankle. You've got hold of the strap with left hand and then lift the arm up, reach it forward. Right hand is back, you've got hold of the strap with both hands. You breathe in, you're lifting, lengthening the ribs out and up. As you breathe out, you're reaching your left leg back. Try not to let your left hip come too high. Your pelvis is level. Breathe in and then lengthen out, lengthen, keep lengthening away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, you're reaching your left leg back. Deep breath, chest moves to chin. And as you breathe out, send that left leg back. In time, you will see your foot coming over your head, over your shoulder. 2 more breaths, deep breaths. And exhale as you're taking it a little deeper. Inhale, release. Once you've done your count, and release. From here, grab hold of your roll. Place your roll between your thighs for standing back bend with the roll between your thighs. Your hands are tucking onto the sacrum. Your knees are bent slightly. So from here, as you press your feet to the floor, breathe in and feel as if you're lifting, lengthening the ribs up. Slightly tuck tailbones as you exhale, chest is lifted. Squeeze your elbows in. As you breathe in, lengthen belly away from pelvis and keep moving chest to chin. And as you breathe out, slightly tuck tailbone. Sit bones and tucks the heels. Inhale, lengthen belly away from pelvis. Feel your chest moving, chest is moving to chin. Squeeze your shoulder blades down, squeeze your elbows in. One more breath, deep breath. Keep lengthening out of your lower back. Use your hands to lengthen out of lower back. Exhale, release, coming up and all the way up. From here, you lose the roll, it's going to stop. And then coming down onto your knees. Place the roll, so you're lying down on your belly. The roll is now placed between your thighs, cobra push-ups with the roll. Lie down onto your belly. Hands are under the shoulders, tops of the feet to the floor. From here, top tailbone, squeeze the roll. And as you breathe in, move your chest and ribs forward. You're lengthening your legs back. And as you breathe out, keep moving chest and ribs forward as you're coming down. Top tailbone, squeeze the roll. Breathe in as you move your chest and ribs forward. Keep lengthening your legs back. And as you breathe out, chest and ribs forward as you're coming down. Top to elbows, squeeze the roll. Breathe in as you move chest and ribs forward. Keep sending your legs back. And exhale, chest and ribs forward as you're coming down. One more, top to elbows, squeeze the roll. Breathe in as you come up. Stay up. Now move your chest forward. Squeeze your elbows in, elbows back to hips. Keep lengthening ribs away from sacrum. And exhale, coming down. All the way to the floor. Move the roll out of your way. Hands are under the shoulders. Breathe into lower back and curl toes under. Exhale, press back. Downward facing dog. Feel the push the floor away in your downward dog. As you breathe in, rise up to very tips of toes. Exhale, send your sit bones up and then reach back. Reach your heels to the floor. Walk your feet in a few inches so that you're able to reach heels to the floor. And then breathe in deeply. Expand your ribs wide to armpits. And exhale, lengthen through the spine. You're pushing the floor away. You're reaching heels to the floor. Keep pulling your belly in. From here, walk your feet forward towards your hands. If you have a block close by, then I've got two blocks here. So you've got a block which is a thinner, bigger size, or a block which is the thicker size. One of the practices I want you to do is to be standing on a block, maybe the smaller one initially. And from here, you walk your hands down. So your hands are onto your thighs. You keep lifting. You're lengthening away, pulling your belly in, coming all the way down towards the floor. Hands up to the floor. As you press your feet to the floor, breathe in and lengthening away from pelvis. And pull your belly in as you fold. Deep breath, lengthening out of your lower back. And exhale, lengthen. You will feel this into the back of your calves, your hamstrings, into your glutes, opening into lower back. So eventually you feel this really deeper opening, but go slow initially so your body starts to open up. Deep breath, lengthen, exhale, pulling belly in as you go a little deeper. For safety, you can also do this with sit bones up against the wall. So you have a little bit more support here for your lower back. So this just gives you a little bit more support into your lower back. Breathe in and exhale, feel for lengthening. My hands are staying on the floor, but I'm lengthening. My belly's away from pelvis and keep feeling as if you're lengthening. You're moving chest towards your thighs as you're doing this. Deep breaths. Keep pulling your belly in away from pelvis. You feel the opening into lower back. You can also grab the back of your ankles in this, or the back of your heels. And then this just gives you a little bit more support. And then breathe in, lengthen belly away from pelvis. Then pull your belly in as you go for a little deeper opening into lower back. One more breath, deep breath. And then release. Coming up. From here, come into seated position. Shoelace pose. Bring your left foot on top of your right thigh. Reach out with your heels. From here, bring your left hand by left hip. Reach the left hand away from that left hip. As you breathe in, reach your right arm is up. And as you breathe out, bring your right arm down on the outside. You're folding over your left thigh. So breathe into lower back, lengthening ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, folding over your left thigh, feet still active. As you breathe, keep moving, belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, you're folding over left thigh. One more breath, deep breath. And exhale as you fold. Inhale, release, pushing the floor away. Breathe in as you come up and change. Right is over left. Bring your right hand by right hip, hands about 12 inches away. Inhale, stretch your left arm is up. And as you breathe out, left arm is down on the outside of your right foot. Pressing down into the sit pose, breathe in and lengthen belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, you're folding over your right thigh. As you breathe in, keep lengthening ribs away from sacrum. Lead with your chest on exhale. Inhale, expand your ribs. And exhale as you fold. Inhale, release. Pushing the floor away, breathe in as you come all the way up. Release your legs, lie down on your backs. From here, soles of your feet on the floor, then bend the knees and reach your legs straight up. Reach your hands on the outside of both feet. Happy baby. Now breathe into lower back, deep breath. And then exhale. Pull your belly in and draw your knees down to armpits. Press your lower back to floor. Feel as if you're lengthening sit bones away from you. Keep feeling for pulling your belly in. Then relax. Now breathe in deeply. Fill up with this breath. Then line it out. Pull your belly in. Spread the ribs and press your lower back down. Now pull your belly in again. Feel your side ribs opening. Knees are coming down to armpits, heels are reaching to the ceiling. Keep hollowing your belly out. One more deep breath. Exhale. Knees to armpits, bellies in. Press your lower back to floor. Keep sending heels to sky. And keep feeling for releasing into lower back. Release. Use your hands, draw your knees together. Place the soles of your feet to the floor. You can stay here or bring the soles of your feet together. Arms to relax to the side or straighten the legs down and bring your feet a little bit wider on your mat. Allow your body to relax into Shavasana. Close your eyes. Feeling the energy of the breath as it begins to move through your body. Feeling for directing it to those areas that are especially strong in this moment. And then allow your breath to move through the whole of your body. On the next breath, bend the knees and move your knees to chest. And roll to your left side. Bring your right hand to the floor. Breathe in. As you breathe out, push the floor away with your right hand as you come up. Left arm supports your head. Coming into a seated position. Your hands together, the thumbs are lightly touching sternum. Give yourself a moment to notice how your body feels and congratulate yourself for your practice today. Thank you for allowing me to guide you through your practice. So finishing together with a breath, deep breath. And exhale. Namaste. Thanks, everyone.